Welcome at Supercomputing 2023 in Denver, Colorado. I am here with Alberto Madonna, who is a senior software engineer at CSCS. Welcome, Alberto. You are mainly, or you have been so far, responsible for the development of a tool called SARUS. Can you tell us what is SARUS about?
So, hi. SARUS is a tool which is technically defined as a container engine. So it's a tool to deploy Linux application containers on HPC systems. Think of it in some way as a Docker for HPC.
Why users should go on a container solution rather than native? What is the advantage? And also, can you comment on performance? Would application lose performance if run through a container?
Well, containers bring a lot of advantages for users. For example, it is much easier for them to deploy and provide their own custom software stacks, and so they are less dependent on what actually the system can provide on a baseline environment. There is increased portability, so it's easier to reuse the same software stack across people on the same team and deploy that exact software, reducing the variability that you get from when you operate the software on, let's say, a laptop or a faculty classroom when you scale out to the supercomputer system.
So basically, the users will have the advantage of not necessarily have to be bothered by maintenances and or up to a point maintenance or software upgrade, because the container can basically be deployed again and again and again.
Yes, definitely, and this is also a great advantage for the staff of the HPC center, that they have less problems or regressions after maintenances. And actually, this is one of the great and one of the most promising characteristics in the extensive usage of containers, with that of decoupling the underlying system from the user environment. This is something very promising.
And have you noticed any loss of performance when you run in a container?
No. So this has been demonstrated several times by us and by many other centers who have been pioneers in the adoption of containers in HPC. The application throughput is exactly identical once, of course, the necessary hardware is exposed in the container. And actually, some specific use cases like Python applications see a performance increase from the usage of containers, because the load on the parallel file system when opening these very complex multi-file Python software stacks, Python applications are deployed.
Just a very last question, Alberto. What does the name SARUS mean? What is the meaning of the name?
So SARUS is actually the name of a crane. So it's an animal, it's a bird. It is the tallest flying bird in existence. And we chose this because a crane also has to do with containers and managing them around. But yeah, we thought we wanted to give it a little bit of a spin. So we went for the biggest crane we could find.
Thank you very much, Alberto, and good luck with SARUS.